Hi everyone. Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, how are you today? I'm doing absolutely fine on this beautiful Tuesday. Well, it's not Tuesday yet, it's still Monday, but it's about to be Tuesday, so I'm doing great on this Monday. I don't know where my dog is. She's over here hiding. But I recently got a dog, like literally yesterday. And I decided to get rights over this dog because maybe she'll help me get my life together. So, why not? Nothing else to do. So I really wanted to do oh my god, there she is. Hi, Duchess. We named her Duchess because we have a male dog we're breeding her with named Duke. So Duke and Duchess just sounded right to my mom. Look at her, she's so cute. She's a minnie, a schnauzer. So I love her. She was born January 3rd. Just like, she was literally born like 3 months ago. She's a biter. Like, we have to get her trained, but my mom's gonna be doing that. So it's gonna be great. Anyways, so I really wanted to post a YouTube video. And I've had this idea for a really long time, so I thought, why not give it a shot? And it will give me something to do anyways, because I'm gonna be off for a week for spring break. So there's a few things I wanted to talk about. Hopefully I post and make these, like, it's literally just the fact of me making these videos. Hopefully I make the videos. I think they're gonna be pretty interesting. But welcome to Bedtime Stories with Deja. Thought that'd be pretty great. It's pretty fitting time. Okay, that just that's enough. Anyways, there's something I've been wanting to talk about for a really long time, so let's talk about the bedtime story of the day. I really wanted to talk about the Jack and Sienna May situation because I just find this like situation baffling. Like, the fact that like she still tries to continue to like make the situation seem like, oh, well, I just didn't know at the time. Like, this is the same thing with Zoe Laverne, and I feel like nobody talks about it now because she had a baby, and everyone's like, oh, I want her baby to be good, and I wish everything the best for her. She was 19 years old with a 13-year-old. Does that not click into people's head how weird that is? We're basically letting a grown adult talk to a child. And y'all just, oh, well, she has a baby now, so let's just pretend like none of that ever happened. I really hope this doesn't happen with Sienna May, although I don't like how she's receiving backlash. I don't think she really should have a platform in general, and I hope she never tries to make a comeback, because that would just be really embarrassing for her, to be honest. Okay, so, I really don't have all the details, but I'm gonna basically make this story short because if I don't, it's gonna be a really long editing process for me. Basically, Jack and Sienna May were childhood best friends. They grew up together, and they started making content together. Jack was more popular than Sienna at the time. He had more followers, and then Sienna started getting popular on TikTok. So they both, had these platforms, and they were childhood friends. So why not collab together? And obviously, I guess, there was stuff going on behind the scenes, and Sienna had feelings for Jack, like in like real life, like real time. She had feelings for Jack, and I guess he didn't have the same feelings for her. She would show these signs of affection for him, and he said like she would get undressed and she would like grope him, and like when he would be at his most vulnerable points is when she would like really just like leech onto him and then take advantage of the situation. Because he's a male, it's harder to come out as a victim when you're a male, because in America's society, you're expected to be, oh, well, it's a female hitting on you. Why would you not want that? You're a male with a... Really don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Maybe I shouldn't say that. you're a male with a eggplant. Why would you not be attracted to that? Like, why would that something, but like, I also forgot to mention coming out as a male victim. A lot of the time you have people being like, well, why didn't you just push her off? You know, she's smaller than you, or why didn't you just push her off, basically. But at the same time, like I was saying with the whole Zoe Laverne situation, she is a 19-year-old. She is an adult. Like, she is basically an adult at this point. She's an illegal adult. This 13-year-old kid doesn't know any better. He's like, oh, it's just a female. Who knows what her intentions could be? She could be trying to grope this child. She could be trying to, you never know. And that's why I don't find these kind of situations like, oh, this is TikTok drama. No, these are real people's lives. Like, Jack could be traumatized by this. Jack could be going to therapy for this. This is something he does need to go to therapy for, because this is his life. Like, this wasn't just something that oh, like, you know, this is something this girl has been doing to him for months. That is months of trauma, like months of being like, oh, she's gonna change, and then she does the same thing. Like, this is a victim. This is a victim, a person who really believed in his friend, and was like manipulated, violated. Like, these are real humans. Like, people, these aren't just people who were, oh, famous TikTok star Jack Wright got assaulted by Sienna Mae Gomez. No, this person was a victim of trauma, and a person, I don't know how she was feeling, but I mean, it's a person, it's a human. You can't just swipe these person's feelings off and like, this never happened. Like, Sienna did this to him. Sienna did that to Jack, and that is absolutely horrible, because he's a person, you know. It's so sad to say, and it's not sad to say. It's sad that she is so sick. And it's sad that she won't take responsibility. And it's sad that she keeps putting him through this cycle of, and I don't understand why. Because why are you doing this? Because if you really, really cared about Jack, like you said you did in all those videos and all those, I said I didn't sexually assault Jack, right? Why couldn't you just do that privately? Why'd you have to make a series about it? And I mean, I get it was hurting your reputation, but you obviously did it. Come on, you obviously did something. Like, at least apologize for the bit that was shown. At least apologize for that. We don't know what you did behind the scenes, but you could at least apologize for the stuff that was shown, and you could at least apologize to Jack for, you know, groping him in his sleep. Come on now. And you say it was edited or his hand moved. At first she said his hand moved. Then she says the video's edited. I mean, come on, Sienna. I really need you to pick a story. Like, if it's unwanted affection and it's clearly making this person uncomfortable, like, I've seen multiple clips where Jack just looked downright comfortable. Like, if I don't know about y'all, but if I look that uncomfortable and you guys don't realize that, there's something very off, because, I mean, clear signs of being uncomfortable is just, it's a clear sign. Like, you could see his face, like, anytime she would, like, touch her, or, like, touch him, and, like, in videos and stuff, like, his face would be, like, you know, and I really hate to admit this, but I feel like if Jack's best friend never came out, this would have never been talked about. Or it would have taken a lot longer to be talked about, because you're in this mindset of, this person is my friend and I want to have the best hopes for them, and I want to forgive them, and I want to believe they're going to change, and then they don't. So, I mean, this is a clear sign of Sienna just taking advantage of Jack. Like, I mean, I mean, it's obvious if you haven't seen the video of her literally groping him. I mean, in his sleep. Come on. And she says his hand moves. And then she got a whole, oh my God, I haven't seen the BFS podcast because I can't even, I don't even have like, I don't even have the brain capacity to even try to understand what she's gonna come up with to be like, oh, this is fake. Jack's lying. Ma'am, there is a clear video of you groping him in his sleep. I don't understand how you could justify that, say it's fake. I don't understand how you could say that's fake. Like, there's multiple people saying, there's multiple witnesses. One, I just want to mention that. Like, Jack's brother downright said, like, this happened. And I just really feel bad for Jack because he has to constantly deal with Sienna May being like, this is fake, this didn't happen because it's video fake. And hold on, there's a spider and I have to kill it or I'm gonna cry. Oh my God, I think I got it. I hope I got it. How can you sit here and try to say, I don't understand how you can sit here and try to say the video is fake. I don't understand that. Like, this is like clear signs of her trying to so hard. She's trying so hard to justify what she did. And the articles and the lawyers and the statements, it's so clear. Like, it's clear as day. This girl has something to hide. Like, if you are trying this hard to justify a situation that you clearly just need to admit to, I'm so many like red flags in the situation. So I just think it's super weird because a lot of people like, I really hope Shane Dawson doesn't make it back on the platform. I don't think he did, but I mean, it's just stuff like that. Like, we need to stop letting influencers have platforms and just be able to do things like that. Like, I mean, would that be like, would if it was a normal person, I cannot talk. We need to start treating influencers and celebrities how we treat normal civilians. Celebrities shouldn't be excused from groping children and sexually assaulting your friend because you're famous and you didn't know at the time and you weren't taught. I mean, if someone says no, why do you have to go any further than no? Why is there an explanation for the no? There shouldn't be an explanation for the no. It should just be no. So I don't understand why this is being treated like celebrity drama when this is a person's life. This is someone who has been taken advantage of by someone who they never thought they would probably be taken advantage of by. And I think it was really important for Jack to take all the time he needed to, off social media or not off social media, but taking all the time he needed to come out, to take all the time that he needed. And I'm glad he waited until Sienna turned 18 because, I mean, something valuable from him. Why not take something valuable from her? I mean, it's only fair. I really hope people stop trying to justify celebrities' actions just because they're famous and they have a little bit of platform. Like, just because Zoe Laverne does some TikTok dances does not mean that even having any type of sexual relationship with a 13-year-old while you're 19 should be acceptable. I don't care what anyone says. Just because you have a baby does not mean that's okay. And for her to continue to have a platform, I think it's kind of crazy. But, I'm not going to talk about that because that's a situation for another day. And I've already talked about that. So, although I do hope her and her baby are doing well, I'm not saying, just because she had a baby, she has a baby, and baby means bad baby because baby from Zoe. No, I'm just saying I don't think it's okay just because someone has an individual that individual that had the child should be forgiven. Like, if a person goes to jail while they're pregnant, they have the child, regardless whether you have the child or not, you're not going to get out of prison. You're still going to serve your sentence. Like, it's not going to change just because you have a baby. I promise you. It's not how prison works. So, yeah. I wanted to talk about it because I find that situation, like, I just find it so awful because, that's his life. Obviously, he doesn't have to talk about it whenever he wants to. That's something that happened to him. Like, he shouldn't have to explain to thousands of people how he got assaulted by his friend. That's not something he shouldn't have to explain to the internet. I mean, seriously. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed bedtime stories with Deja, because I really kind of enjoyed this. It was kind of fun to rant about because I have been wanting to talk about this for a super long time, and I'm finally glad I got to talk about it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more, please let me know because I would love to provide more content for you guys. I'm gonna go to bed, and I love you guys. Happy Tuesday. Bye.